Hi friends, it is a second part of Profit and Loss Made Easy. It is a continuation to the part 1, and in this part we are going to deal with some of the examples which can be useful for solving some medium level questions. When I go for the profit and loss, we can deal with the different situations. Already some of the situations we have seen in part 1. In the part 2, we are going to discuss some issues which are dealing with selling price, how to find out selling price, when the cost price and the profit percentage has been given to you, when the cost price and loss percentage has been given to you, and when there is a cost price and a gain percentage, we can find out selling price. If there is a selling price and a gain percentage, then you can find out the cost price. Okay, let us deal with some of the problems which are useful to you. So look into this problem. The cost price of an item is 1000 and it was sold out with 20% profit. Then we want to find out selling price. When you go with this example, if the cost price has been given to you and the profit percentage has been given to you. Now we can note down the cost price as 1000 and profit percentage is profit percentage or gain percentage. The gain percentage is 20. Now we need to find out selling price. The selling price is how much? We can follow the two ways. First one, we can make use of formulae. By using the formula, we can complete calculation like this. The selling price is equal to 100 plus gain percentage by 100 into cost price. Now 120 by 100 into our cost price is 1000. Then it is equal to 1200. This is by using formula we can compute selling price easily, and at the same time we can go for another mechanism also, the second technique. Now here we are getting 20% profit. When you are getting the 20% profit, initially we have invested 100%, that is equivalent to 1000, and 100% we got gain of 20%. That means 100 plus 20, 120. Now the selling price is equivalent to 120% of the cost price. Then 100% amount is equivalent to 1000. Now after selling the item, our amount becomes 120%. Now the 120% is how much? Now we can write it as a 120 by 100 into 1000, that is equivalent to 1200. Completely we can calculate the selling price, that is equivalent to 1200. Either we can make use of formula or we can go for a simple chain rule like this. If 100% is equivalent to 1000, then after gaining 20%, it becomes 120%. 120% the amount is how much? That is equivalent to our selling price. This is the whatever problem we can solve it. Let us go for another example where we are taking the cost price of an item and there was a loss of 20% then how to find out selling price? Please look into this example. The cost price of an item is 1000 and it was sold out with 25% loss. Then find its selling price. When I go for this, here the cost price has been given, CP has been given, and loss percentage given as 25%. Then we want to find out selling price. Okay, according to this problem, simply cost price is 1000 and loss percentage, we can find loss is 25%. Now we need to find out selling price. Let us find out selling price. In the first mechanism, we can go for formula. Selling price is equal to 100 minus loss is 25% by 100 into cost price. Okay, the cost price, now it is 75% by 100 into CP is 1000. When I go for this, it is 750. Given the selling price is 750, there is a loss of 25%. In this case, we are using the formula. By using the formula, we are getting the value. In the second mechanism, suppose I am going for the second one. Initially, we have taken 100% amount. After selling an item, there is a loss of 25%. The remaining is 75%. That means our selling price is equivalent to 75% of initial amount taken. Now for this, 100% of the amount initially taken is equivalent to 1000. Now the remaining amount available is 75%. Is how much? Is 75 by 100 into 1000. Now in this case, simply 750 is the answer. Okay. Initially we have taken 100% amount, that is the cost price. Our selling price is 75% amount of the cost price, that is equivalent to 750. In both these problems, we have gone for the cost price and gain percentage or loss percentage. We should be able to find out selling price. Now we'll see the one more situation wherein selling price has been given to you, gain percentage has been given to you. We need to find out cost percentage. In the next example, we are trying to find that type of situation. Please look into this example. In this example, the selling price of an item is given as 1200 and profit earned is 25%. Then find its cost price. Now the selling price given is 1200 and the profit percentage is 25%. Then we need to find out cost price. Just we have to find out the cost price. What is the cost price? In the first mechanism, we can make use of formula. In case of cost price, okay, simply we can find out 100 by 100 plus here gain 25% into selling price. Selling price is 1200. Now 100 by 125 into 1200. Now 25 4 times, it is 5 times. Again, we can go for the 5. How many times? 2 times, 4 times, 240. Now 4 into 240, okay, that is 8. It is 960. Okay, the cost price is 960 and we got the gain of 25%. And this is a completely cost price. In the second mechanism, we need not to go for the formula And now after gaining 25 percentage, we got the selling price 1200. That is equivalent to 125 percentage of the cost price. Now 125 percentage of the cost price is equivalent to 1200. Now our cost is 100 percentage is how much? Now we can go for 100 by 125 into 1200. Okay, in this case it is 4 times, it is 5 times, 5 to 40 times, a total 960 is the answer for this. Either formula or else you can go for a simple chain rule. Okay, this is one problem where selling price has been given to you, profit percentage has been given to you, and you are asked to find out the cost price. Suppose there is a selling price and the loss percentage has been given to you, and you are asked to find out cost price. When you look into this problem, the selling price of an item is 1200 and there was loss of 20%, then find its cost price. Okay, in this example, the selling price has been given as SP is 1200 and there is a loss of 20% loss, and we need to find out selling cost price. The cost price is how much? I am using a formula. Cost price is equal to your 100 by, there is a loss of 20%, that is 100 minus 20 into selling price is 1200. Now 100 by 80 into 1200. Okay, cost price is 1500. After selling this item for 20%, we got the selling price as 1200. Otherwise, in the second technique, a simple technique, okay, wherein we can find a simple thing like this. Okay, after selling the item, okay, there is a loss of 20%. Initially cost price is 100%. After selling the item, only the 80% of the amount is remaining. Now 100% amount we need to find out. 100% is how much? Now 80% of the amount is 1200. Now I want 100% amount is how much? For this, 100 by 80 into 1200. Now simply we can go for calculation like this. $1,500 is the amount. Total 1500 amount is the cost price. On this 1500 there was a 20% loss, so that the selling price is 1200. I hope you can enjoy by practicing these examples. We can find some more examples in the coming part, that is in the part 3.